Okay, go ahead and read the problem for me.
Lorenzo measured a glue stick with a broken ruler. The glue stick measured 3.5 inches. Draw a line on the broken ruler that measures 3.5 inches.
Goodbye. Okay, thank you. So, reading that problem, I want you guys to think about what information you can pull from it. So, what information is valuable to you? Yes.
That is a broken ruler, and we have to measure 3.5.
Okay, so we know we're using a broken ruler. We see that's our form of measurement, and we're using inches. Good. Is there anything else you want to add?
Oh,
Yes.
there is no zero.
There's no zero on the ruler. Okay. How are you going to use this information? Samantha.
I think you might use this information because if you didn't know that it was a broken bag, then you would have at least started on
Okay.
and you would get your nose.
Okay, good. And let's see. Is there anything else you want to? Excuse me 1 second. Buzz like a bee.
Buzz! Buzz!
I see Ashkel needs to redirect his behavior. We're at a voice level 0, sir. Thank you. Shamika, yes. You had your hand raised.
No, we should
Oh, sorry. Okay. And you told me why that's important. Because if we didn't realize that we had a broken ruler, then we might not realize that we're not starting at 0. Okay. Pencils are down. You are going to discuss with your partner, so elbow partner, you're going to discuss, and Sam will be your partner, how you would solve this problem, the steps you would take. All right, go ahead. Oops, sorry.
I think we will start at 5 to 6 0. 5 to 5 the 6 is the 1, so we will be 2, and the 8 will be the 0. So,
Okay, great. So you know the
Because
right? And we know that the ruler.
5 plus 3 would be 8, and then it would be 8.5. Now it's like we need 2 because the 5 will be the 0, and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. The 8 will be 3, and the 7 will be 2, and the 6 will be 1. So then if you add 3 plus 5, it will be 8. And then it says because it says 3.5 inches. So it's 3. So you go between the 3, 8, and 9.
Okay, so I heard you guys talking really well together. Now we're going to share out our different ways of solving. So you know there's more than one way to solve a problem. And we're going to see if they're similar, if they're different, if our brains got a different solution. Let's start with Shanika. Shanika, what did you come up with? You and Vicente.
Okay.
Oops, go ahead.
We had said that 5 would pretend to be the 0 since there is no 0. And then 6 would be the 1, 7 would be the 2, and 8 would be the 3. Since 9 is next to the 8 and we're looking at the 3.5, we go in the middle on it, of it to be 8.5.
Okay, so
Because you add 5 plus 3.
okay, good. So the way Shanika was explaining it.
Pattern is the option. They're working on a alarm right now. They're disregard any post alarm.
Okay, stop.
Okay, so Shanika almost like crossed out the 5 and put a 1. Cross out the 6 and put a 2. So you made a new ruler?
We did actually 5 would be 0.
Oh, because you can't start at 1. You have to start at 0. So this would be 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I like that. So you almost made your own ruler, and then you could measure it and then see where it lands. Okay. And then Vicente was saying that it's also like a math problem. So without the ruler, you could just do what?
5 plus 3 equals 8, and then just go as
Okay, so add 5 plus 3 because you're starting at the 5, and then go in the middle because you have that half inch, okay? Samantha, what were you thinking?
I was thinking actually something similar to actually in the sentence idea because I thought that we could change the 5 into a 0.
Okay.
And we could also like count from 1 to 3.
Okay, good. So let's think about both of our ideas, and I like how you said similar. What was similar about both of them? Shanika.
As us, we had said that the 5 become a 0 and
you guys saying that you, since knowing that it didn't start at 5, you had to pretend that that 5 was a 0. And both of you guys, so Samantha didn't choose to cross out the numbers and write new ones, but she also knew that she would have to count 1 inch at a time and then do the half. And then you guys, it seems, well, you guys had a little bit different views. You did it similar to Samantha, and then you also said you could have just created a math problem out of it and without even using it. Okay, so now I'm going to have you guys go ahead and solve your problem on your paper. Let's think back to talking about the different ways that we solve the problem. I want you to think to yourself what you learned about this problem from doing the way other people were going to solve it. So go ahead and take a second to think, and then we can share out. If you want to jot it down, you can jot it down under the problem. But think about it, and think about how that shows you different ways to solve. JL. Alright, so let's discuss. What do you think that you learned from sharing out the different ways? Yes?
You can use both adding and adding on to measure something.
Wait, like that. So you could add on from the 5, or you could just add the numbers. Okay, so you learned, you recognize that there was 2 different ways to solve. Sam?
I learned that if you have like something that's broken, like it's easy to like pretend it's something.
Good, I like that. For Ms. Rosenberg, it's also easier to just, I like to see things. So I would have done what Shanika did. I would have just crossed out the numbers and wrote a new one. Because it's harder for me to pretend in my mind. I have to actually physically do it. Okay, good. You like to do it up in your head?